Koláče and the Czech Republic go together. But there is not only one kind of Czech kolache. There are so many. This recipe features Chodské Kolache from the Domažlice region in southwest Bohemia. So, ready to dive into the recipe? Let's begin!
First, warm the milk to lukewarm. Then add 1.5 teaspoon of yeast and half a teaspoon of sugar. Stir well and let it sit in a warm place for about 10 minutes until foam and bubbles form.
There are two ways how to make yeast dough. The first one, and probably the easier one, is to use a kitchen stand mixer with a hook attachment. And the second way is to use a more traditional way, which reminds me my grandma making yeast dough by hand. In this case, you need a bowl and a wooden spoon that we call vařečka here in the Czech Republic. And I will show you how to make the dough by hand. So let's begin.
Sieve the flour and powdered sugar into a bowl. This fluffs up the flour for better liquid absorption and gets rid of any lumps in the sugar. Add salt and the shredded zest of a well-washed lemon. Melt the unsalted butter in a saucepan. Gently whisk the remaining milk, rum and egg yolks into the melted butter. This will help cool the butter to the perfect temperature, making it just right for your yeast dough. Pour the butter mixture into the dry ingredients. Then add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now add activated yeast.
Because kneading the dough by hand makes a mess, I'll put on an apron.
Let's start working on the dough. Grab a wooden spoon, known as vařečka in Czech, and start mixing the butter mixture with the flour. As you keep stirring, you will see the yeast dough begin to come together. Keep kneading the dough. The best way is to pick up the dough and lift it towards you while using your other hand to hold the bowl steady, pressing it gently against your body for support. If the dough feels too sticky, just sprinkle a little flour over it and keep kneading. Well-made yeast dough should be smooth, elastic and only slightly sticky, with small blisters forming on the surface. Great job, everyone! It's time to let the dough rise. Before that, dust the top of the dough with a little flour to keep it from drying out. Cover the bowl with a clean kitchen towel and place it in a warm spot. Let the dough sit until it doubles in size.
Let's check the yeast dough that rested for 1.5 hours. I have to say that the dough is an enriched dough with plenty of fat, so it takes more time to rise for this dough. So let's check it. Oh, it's so very nice and very soft, as you can see. So I think we can move on and make Chodské Kolache.
Briefly knead the dough, then dump it onto your work surface. If it's too sticky, sprinkle a little flour on the surface and press the sticky parts of the dough into it. Shape the dough into a cylinder and divide it into 3 roughly equal parts. This amount of dough will make 3 beautiful Chodské Kolache. Prepare a round baking sheet about 12 inches in diameter and grease it with butter or another solid fat. Take one of the dough pieces and form it into a small ball. Place it in the center of the baking paper. Then, using a rolling pin, roll it out into a round shape. The dough might stick to the paper, but that's okay. Gently peel it off and place it back on the paper. This will release the tension, making the dough easier to roll out again. Once the dough is thinly rolled out, use your fingers and the back of your hand to shape small edges around the collage. Brush the edges with the leftover egg white from when you made the dough. Now spread the farmer's cheese filling evenly over the entire surface of the collage. Make sure the filling is at room temperature, so the collage bakes evenly underneath. You can find the recipe for the cheese filling below the video. Place the plum butter in a piping bag and use it to create various patterns over the cheese filling. In Chodsko, this decorative technique is called merhování. Every woman who makes Chodské Kolache has her own unique designs. Finally, top the collage with sliced almonds and raisins. If you remembered, soak the raisins in rum beforehand for added flavor. Preheat the oven to 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius using the lower and upper heat settings. Bake for 18 minutes until the edges of the Chodské Kolache turn golden brown and the dough is beautifully baked. Bake the remaining kolache the same way.
To keep the Chodské Kolache moist, we need to do the last touch. And it means I have to mixture sour cream and rum. And with this mixture, I will brush over the top of the freshly baked kolache. So let's do it.
Pour the rum into the sour cream and stir well until everything is smoothly blended. Drizzle a few tablespoons of the cream over the kolache and gently spread it out. For the finishing touch, sprinkle a generous dusting of sugar over the top. And now for the best part, tasting the Chodské Kolache. Cut yourself a big slice and savor every bite. Dobrou chuť!
So delicious.